Here are the supplies you're going to need for the Easter egg lab that we're doing virtually today. Pennies to go inside the egg. If you're having trouble finding these, you can go to any store and usually they'll give you about 100 for just $1. Next thing we're going to use is a large plastic tub, and this is where we're going to be making the craters. We're going to use all-purpose flour. It's nice, soft material that the egg should be able to make a crater in that we can measure. We're going to need a measuring tool in order to measure the depth of the crater in millimeters. This one was too wide to fit into the crater, so I'm cutting off the side that measures millimeters so that we can fit it into the hole that the egg will create. That's going to work a lot better, but I still need to cut the end off so that when I place it against the flour, it measures starting at exactly 0 millimeters. I also created this sight. It's just a note card that I folded along one of the lines with a flat bottom. It can be placed on top of the flour to give me a place to start measuring from for the depth of the crater. If you're following along at home, at this point you'll need a metric ruler with at least 15 centimeters on it to mark where to drop the egg from. It's best to have a friend hold this ruler. If you don't have a friend, a piece of tape will suffice. We'll add 6 pennies to the Easter egg. Double check the weight. Looks like it's 20 grams. As you watch these first 3 trials, make sure you're recording these depths in millimeters in your data table for 6 pennies. We're going to add 6 more pennies to the egg now. Put on the scale, and this comes out to 35 grams. Again, you're going to want to record the depth of these craters in your data table under the 12 pennies column. And here I'm just fluffing up the flour so that it doesn't compact over time and affect our data. After adding 6 more pennies, we're up to 18 pennies now, and that comes out to 51 grams. Now, as you watch these trials, you'll be recording this data under the column for 18 pennies. Now we're adding 6 more pennies for a total of 24. And that comes out to 66 grams. This final set of tests goes in the 24 pennies column. And this is the final test of the lab. So once you're done watching these, your data table should be complete.